everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe button below as well as check out the description box, which includes links to all of my social accounts as well as my website, CoraShay.com, which if you like this video, you'll probably like a lot of the content on there. And today we are going to be talking about, and I'm going to show you, my winter nighttime routine. If you have not yet seen my winter morning routine, I'll link that video below as well. But let's just jump into it, guys. I hope this gives you some inspiration for creating a calm and warm, cozy winter routine.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Before we really jump into what my winter nighttime routine is, I just want to remind everyone that it's not only recommended but really encouraged to change up your routines with the different seasons, because things change not only when the weather changes, but your life routines can change when that happens. You know, what your mornings and your nights look like in the summer versus the winter can be totally different. So don't be afraid to change up your habits and change up your routines. The first part of my winter nighttime routine that's a little bit different than the rest of my seasons is I like to change things out and add winter scented items in there. As you can see in this clip, I'm showing my favorite winter candle. It is Winter Candy Apple by Bath & Body Works. Though, quick little side note, I am looking to try out candles from different places besides Bath & Body Works. So in the comments, go ahead and leave recommendations for your favorite places to buy candles. But I do love adding in winter scents. I add it into my bath and shower routines. I change out all of the little air wicks throughout the house to have winter scents, and it just really helps put you in a festive, wintry mood when you're completing your nighttime tasks and your house and all of the items that you're using smell like winter. The next part of my winter nighttime routine that is different than the rest of the year is that I do like to drink tea at night in the winter. I do not necessarily drink tea at night throughout the rest of the year, but when it's chilly outside, I definitely enjoy a non-caffeinated tea. I'm showing the one I used here. It's from the company Your Tea, and it's called their Sleepy Tea. I don't always necessarily have a tea that is sleep inducing at night, but never have caffeine at night because I definitely will not fall asleep if I do that. But there's something so soothing about enjoying a nice warm cup of tea while you're ending your night in the winter. Something else that I definitely change up in the wintertime is trying to ensure that I am dressed nice and cozy, and my favorite way to do that is slippers. Also, my feet are always freezing at night, and especially in the winter time. So I have definitely experimented with a lot of different slippers, and these are the Bear Paw slippers. Guys, this is like not sponsored or endorsed in any way, but these are the absolute warmest, coziest slippers that I've ever used. So if you are looking to get some warm, cozy slippers, these are totally worth it. They're like, I think like $30, which is definitely more than the $10 ones I normally get, but totally worth it if you're someone who wants to be warm and cozy at night. I also like to put on a lot of big chunky cardigans and just try to stay cozy for my nighttime routine. The next part of my winter nighttime routine is a part of my routine that I generally do year round, but the main change I make in the winter time is that instead of reading a book on my Kindle, I do tend to read books that are actual physical hard copies of books, because there's something just so cozy about when the snow is falling and you're curled up in bed and you have your winter candles going, reading an actual physical book rather than a Kindle. This is a little clip of my book collection because the night I filmed this, I was actually looking for a new book to start, and I was kind of going through it. My book collection is a combination of my favorites and the books that I haven't read yet. I do donate books that I enjoyed but aren't necessarily a favorite to keep once I finish them, so the book collection doesn't get too crazy. And I actually grabbed one I had read a couple years ago called It's Always the Husband, and it had very Taylor Swift Evermore vibes to it, and so that's why I decided to read it this winter. I'm showing a clip real quick of what I think that we all look like when we spend a little bit too much time at night aimlessly scrolling through our phones. I am so guilty of this, which is why I am incorporating a routine into my winter nighttime routine that is committing an hour of my night to not being on my phone at all. I put a timer on and I don't allow myself to pick up the phone until that entire hour has passed and the timer goes off. I have found that actually setting that timer and then setting my phone down is the only way that I can truly have the self-control necessary to stay off of my phone, and I definitely recommend you guys trying this as well. During that hour, I try to just spend time with my boyfriend and my puppy. As you can see here, my puppy loves this hour usually, but when I was filming this, it was a little bit earlier, so the lighting wasn't terrible, and she was like, "Mom, we are not ready for this yet. I am still resting. I am not ready for my evening playtime session." I was just trying so hard to get her to love me, and she was like, "No, actually not going to happen." But committing an hour of your evening to not being on your phone, giving your family some great attentive attention, and then if there's any little projects or tasks you want to do, you can also get those done without the distraction of your phone. That night, I needed to start wrapping gifts. The final part of my winter nighttime routine is just spending a little bit doing some gratitude journaling. For me, that I just grab a notebook. I use the same notebook every night, and I just write down a couple things from that day that I am grateful for and just what I'm grateful for in general right now. And now it's time to blow out the candles. Safety first, everyone. And start to head up to bed. It's the end of the night, and I hope that everyone is having a great, relaxing month, and I hope that you are able to incorporate some positive habits into your winter nighttime routine. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe.